Money Suit 31 is a different style of casino card game. It's a game of the suits. The object of the game is to combine the point values of up to 3 suited cards to get a hand ideally worth 17 points or higher. The blackjack card value system is used, where the number cards retain their values, the face cards are equal to 10 points, and the ace is equal to 11. The only catch is in this game, in order to combine the values of multiple cards, the cards need to be suited. For example, this player's hand is worth 21 points because the 2 hearts get combined and the offsuit 5 does not count towards the point total. This player's hand is worth 26 points because all 3 cards are suited, therefore all 3 values can get combined. This player's hand, however, is only worth 6 points because all 3 cards are off suit, therefore only 1 card value can be used. However, in Money Suit 31, 3 of a kind is the only non-suited hand that counts. It is a very strong hand just below that of 31. The last wrinkle is that each hand of Money Suit will be determined. If the player's hand is composed of that Money Suit, the player's odds will be paid off and multiplied according to the applicable Money Suit multiplier for that pay table and hand total. The way the game is played goes as follows. Players are only responsible for placing an ante-wager, which will turn into a play full decision during gameplay, where after the player views his first 3 cards, they will decide to play or fold, and if they do play and match their ante, they will receive a 4th additional draw card to make the best 3 out of 4 card hand to win on the ante in play. Players also have the option of placing this non-required bonus wager. However, this bonus wager only applies to the player's first 3 cards dealt. Now, the way the game is played goes as follows. First things first, players are, of course, required to place their wagers and optional bonus wagers, and then the hand will begin. The dealer will then first shake the dice cup and expose this Money Suit, which will be spades, and will remain spades for the duration of this actual demonstration. Then 4 card packets will be dealt to each player, and the top card will be dragged into the draw space. After the players view their cards, they will decide to play or fold, and here the players will both choose to play these hands. And now the hand is over and the dealer will resolve the wagers on the table. First thing we do is expose the player's first 3 cards. Here the player has a non-Money Suit 18 because the Money Suit is spades and the dealer has clubs, which will be good for a 1-to-1 payout on his bonus. And because he played, he now gets the additional 4th draw card to try and improve. He does not. The best 3 out of 4 cards here is still the non-Money Suit 18, which is good for a 1-to-1 on his ante and play wager. Now this player's hand is now finished. Moving to this player. Here, we only have a hand worth 11 points because the cards are completely off suit. Therefore, we need a 16 or higher on the bonus, so this player has lost, but he has played, so let's see if the 4th card helps him. Here it does. The player had drawn to a non-Money Suit 20, which is going to be good for 1-to-1 on his ante and play wager. After that is finished, the dealer will lock up the remaining cards, cover up the dice, and the hand is completely finished. Allow me to reset, and I'll deal out 2 more hands to show you how the game is played. First things first again, we make sure the wagers are placed on the table. Once they are, the hand will begin. The dealer will shake the dice cup and expose the Money Suit, which again is spades. And then deal the 4 card packets to each player at the table. Again, once players actually viewed their hand, they'll decide to play or fold, which here they both choose to play. And now the hand is over and we will resolve the wagers on the table. Here this player has a nice Money Suit 24, which is going to be a nice payoff of 10-to-1 across his top wager. Had it been any of the other 3 suits, it would have been a non-Money Suit 24 and only paid 5-to-1. Because he had played, we will resolve the rest of the hand. The player does not improve. The best 3 out of 4 is still a Money Suit 24, which is still a decent winner of 1-to-1 on the ante as always, and 4-to-1 across the back wager. Now, just like the side wager, if the player possessed one of the other 3 suits, it would have only been 2-1 on that back wager. Here, the player's got himself a non-money suit 20, which is going to be good for 1-1 on his bonus. Let's see if he improves. The player here is lucky enough to draw that the third 9 to make the trips hand instead of improving his diamond hand, which is going to be good for 1-1 on the ante as always, and 6-1 across the back wager. Now this hand is finished. Last step, as always, is to cover up the dice cup and allow me to reset for one final hand. As always, first things first, we make sure the required wagers are placed, and now the hand will begin. Dealer will shake the dice cup and expose spades as the money suit, and we'll begin to deal the hand. As always, players will view and then choose to play or fold, and again here the players will both play their hands. And now the hand is over. Here, the player has a hand only worth 10 points. Unfortunately, all cards are off suit, so the player will lose this bonus wager. This is a nice hand because he can draw a queen or any high card of those 3 suits. Here, the player unfortunately only draws a 4 to get a 14 non-money suit, so he's going to lose his ante and play a wager. And moving on to the last hand. Here, the player has a money suit 21, which is good enough for 1-1 on his bonus wager, and this hand could clearly significantly improve. So he draws, and is lucky enough to draw that king of spades for a money suit mini royal. So here, as always, the player is going to get his 1-1 on his ante, and is going to get 45-1 across his back wager. And that's money suit 31. Thank you for watching.